to Jurassic Park.
I kind of feel like I want to talk about something controversial in relation to retro game hunting. So this is not really a retro game hunt as such, but more of a holy shoelace look at the prices. Now, I've done a lot of tolls and I've spent a lot of money in Mobile Game Exchange in Derby. And we are about to take a trip there. I've actually already done it, but you're about to see the trip. And I could not help but feel a little bit flabbergasted at their prices. Now, I do a lot of these retro game hunts. You can find hundreds of episodes here if you're into your retro game hunting up and down the UK. And I'm pretty savvy. I know my prices. And obviously you don't have to pay for things if you don't want to, but I was like, what the shoelace? Now, the guys at Mobile Game Exchange are going to see this, and I feel like it's my duty as a consumer and as a responsible retro game collector and player to just let you guys know, just be mindful, if you do go to Mobile Game Exchange, you're going to be paying top dollar. So just be careful, and yeah, I'll let you guys make a decision for yourself. So this is Jess just with the camera taking us around, having a little butcher's. I'm not actually sure what I was asking here. I obviously wanted to look at something, but I don't remember what it was, and I don't know if I ended up looking at it in the end because couldn't get the right key. So actually don't really know what I'm doing here, but you'll see as well. You'll see the kind of the blue, kind of ice blue N64 there. There was a green one. We're going to talk specifically about the green one. I don't remember the price on that, but as far as my collection goes, I'm still after this steely grey kind of transparent N64. What would be a good price, do you think? Even if it's unboxed, that's the only one I'm missing. I do have 3 of them boxed. I think of the orange, the purple, and I think I've got the green one boxed. Could be wrong there. I think I might have the cranberry one. I'll have to double check. But what do you think is a good price for the transparent or translucent N64 console unboxed? That's the only one I need. I'm going to utilise it on my awesome N64 display. So we'll come back to the topics of N64s. We're going to hold that thought. We're going to park it right there. We've got Sarah here. You guys know Sarah from lots of episodes, having a chit chat. I didn't realise how much taller I was than Sarah until I look at it on camera. That's absolutely insane. People ask me all the time, Gemma, how tall are you? I'm 5'9". If you give a shit, I'm 5'9". Up front here, display, me and Sarah were just having a little chitty chatty about some of the upcoming releases for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. And you can't hear the native audio in this episode because there was copyrighted music playing throughout the shop. So I don't want to get copyright stroke me copyright. Whatever. So that's why we're having a voiceover. So again, this was Saturday, not overly busy, lots of people kind of just milling around, a couple of SNES games these guys picked up, but we're going to continue and we're going to take a look at the other items that I think are a little bit out there. Okay, Super Nintendo time, and brace yourself, because when did Super Mario World reach £135 complete? Okay, it's the red box, but that's insane. I'm taking a look at sold listings here. We've got a £28.60 versus a £147, £33.33 versus a £100. Yes, the prices do differ. There's even one there for 29 quid. 29 quid! I mean, this, okay, if people want to pay that, I get it. I get it. It's your money, totally fine. And you know what? It's your shop. Do what you want. But you can get that game for 30 quid. If you're lucky, you can get it, guys. So don't buy everything. Don't jump in at every price you see. Do your research. By all means, support local retro game shops, but I've seen it a lot cheaper. Excuse me, just getting past you.
Right then, mate.
Don't worry, I'm not pushing a member of the public. Again, that's my mate Sarah. We're always horsing around. Jess actually came on this trip, which was nice. Again, she took a bit of footage for me, and you've probably clocked her in the background as well. So, PlayStation Portable then. A couple of pink handhelds in. A couple of games that caught my eye, like Ghost in the Shell, but didn't really kind of get anything. Only picked up one game from the whole trip, really. So, you know, as much as I do think these guys are expensive, if there's something I want, I will consider it. I'll consider it. And I did pay over the odds, actually. In fact, I'll tell you what I bought. It was Adam's Family on the Super Nintendo for 50 quid. They didn't want to give me a discount, which I totally understand. That's absolutely fine. But you can get it cheaper on eBay. Now, I freeze-framed this. Tell me, so they were selling it at 300 quid. It's going on eBay, $249.99 there, $449. So I don't know if this was kind of on par or not, but I look at it like this. We're in a retro game shop. This is not eBay. And I'm thinking, you know, eBay are notoriously higher on prices. So a lot of the prices on here seem to reflect eBay and CEX. And I thought, well, that's a bit... come on. If we wanted to buy from CEX, we'd go to CEX because you get a 24-month warranty there. If you want to buy from eBay, you buy from eBay. I just think For me, I'm erring on that it was expensive. You might have a different opinion, and please feel free to tell me in the comments section below, if I can get my words out, below. Some sealed games here now, but we'll get to that. So Folklore, focus on that. £45 in here. I think it's like $48.49 in CX. I paid £1 for it in a charity shop. So it's not every day you do drop on bargains like that, but again, it's just to be mindful. I didn't check eBay pricing. I'm sure somebody watching this will have a little butcher's. So we got some sealed games just below there. Not really my bag. I do like to play my games. I'm not big on sealed games unless they're really, really up there. 90 quid for a slim pink. No. I recently saw that in Kirkby Sales and Exchange for 60. Again, these... Oh, God. I think I paid 80 for my Gears of War 360 not that long ago. But I think the 360s, the Gears of War, the Halo, they are slightly creeping up in price a little bit. And then obviously we're going to switch here now to some original Xbox. Don't really kind of go through prices on these as they tend to be whatever they are. I did pick out a few and they were 10 quid the ones I picked out. I don't remember which ones they are though. So I do apologise. I can't really comment on the pricing of the Xbox original games. Okay, over to some more Nintendo, and this time with the 8-bit NES. Games, again, that are quite pricey. I think this Noah's Ark, £75 complete. Again, that's representative of eBay. I've had a look. It goes from 80 to 89 quid. So what I'm kind of concluding here is what I've seen today is Mobile Game Exchange are basing their prices around eBay and CEX. It doesn't, to me, a local retro game shop should be packed with nostalgia. It should be packed with memories. It should be packed. It shouldn't be a high street experience, is what I'm getting at. If we wanted a high street experience, I'd just buy all my retro from CEX, and but I don't. I like to go for the nostalgia. I like to feel like I can go in and I could, buy a good chunk of games and get good prices to be able to relive my nostalgia. I don't want to go on and think, well, I might as well just go home and order everything on eBay, because that was kind of how I was feeling. So I'm eager to hear from you now. I'm going to pass the racket over to the Team 24 audience, and you can let me know what you think. You're probably thinking I'm overreacting, but if you do think I've overreacted, be polite, be constructive, and be mature. If you're a knobhead about things, don't comment, because we haven't got time for keyboard warriors. But enjoy your day, guys. We've got plenty more coming. I've done another banging retro game hunts, which is going to be out in a couple of weeks, but there's hundreds of these episodes, so if these are your thing, I'll link the playlist in the